The Santa Monica Pier. It appears that is the ocean, and that appears to be the pier. You know, I've noticed a trend where people say something's world famous. It's not that world famous, but this is the Santa Monica Pier, and it is world famous. I'm gonna ride this dolphin into the sea. Photo booths and kitty rides. He's going to town with a giraffe looking over his shoulder. Hello, I am the giraffe. What would you like to know? The old trapeze school of New York and LA, even though we're in Santa Monica. When on the pier, they have a ocean viewport. Oh, there it is. I see it. A big Ferris wheel and roller coaster on the Santa Monica Pier. You think that the wood would get all rocky, but I guess they have.
You would think that.
That looks like an octopus. We've got a seal down here. We've got a loose seal. Has anyone seen a loose seal?
Is that a seal ball?
The ocean that goes off all the way to, I presume, China. If I go out there, I can make it all the way to China. And you know what they say about China, Adam? If you can make it in China, you can make it anywhere. Mr. Seal, swimming in the ocean. I wonder if he's familiar with the musician seal. I hear he's got some good music.
And just to think, when the very first caveman invented that creation known as the wheel, he never realized it would turn into monetary gain in the form of tourism. Way to go, caveman. Way to go.
Look at this. Some amazing seaside treats. Yes!
Whoa! It's Captain Tom's fishball soup with the famous Tom Wink.
Really nice view of what I assume is the California coast. You know, they have great animatronics out here, especially, well, I mean, it's California, but this is where Walt Disney got his idea for animatronics. Let's go ask this animatronic seagull how he's doing. Mr. Seagull, if I had $3, what would you buy with me? Amazing.
Looks so real.
How did they do it?
Hey, how's it going?
Did you know the most famous resident of Santa Monica Pier is?
No, who?
Pac-Man!
One thing that's pretty fascinating is the Santa Monica Pier is actually the end, the western end of Route 66. Starts in Chicago and ends right here at this Santa Monica 666.
666 is 3 sixes?
There's 3 sixes only when you're here because this is the end of the trail. And you can see people from all over the globe flock here, no pun intended, because of the birds in the air, to get their photos in front of this fantastic sign.
End of the road. You ain't going nowhere.
A good friend of mine told me there's a specific way to be the cool guy on the Santa Monica Pier. There's a certain walk that you have to present and exude.
Getting my picture made in front of the famous blue boat of Santa Monica Pier. The pier, the blue boat. The pier, the blue boat. I'm standing in the way of the car. Remember, kids, when you're not a national monument, you can always be a Santa Monica landmark. Every time I go to see a carousel, it always seems to be closed. The Santa Monica Aquarium. Underneath the boardwalk. Has anyone seen this seal? It's adorable. But unfortunately, the aquarium is closed. Oh, look at the snarling dragon drinking out of his nose hole. If you can't sell it normally, you gotta put it on a stick. Hot dog, stick. Stick it in you with my hot dog. Processed meat. There's people training for what I assume would be Ninja Warrior. You get this beautiful shot of the Santa Monica Pier. You know, they say it's really hard to break into Broadway, but we're walking across the street to Broadway right now.
I think it's the other Broadway, though. I think it's the East Coast version of Broadway in New York City. This is the West Coast version. Totally different coast.
It looks about the same from what I remember. Let us not forget the extinct puking dinosaur. Another puking dinosaur. And if you watched the Adamthewoo's daily vlog, the answer was yes, we got some Subway while we were in the old magic shop. Now you were telling me that this whole area right here, excuse me, this whole area right here was where the counter was for...
Yep, the magic shop, right here.
My good friend Pee-wee!
Right here.
That's crazy. They seem to have a penchant about putting books here, books of knowledge. So if you don't read books, you won't gain any knowledge. Unless you're a zombie, and apparently maybe you'll be able to eat other people's brains and then gain their knowledge. Adam, do you think that dinosaur is Denver, the last dinosaur? He's my friend and a whole lot more. Little bite shot in Pee Herman's big adventure right here. He was very happy to get that shot. He was smiling. If I have a milkshake and you have a milkshake and I have a straw, you see, and it reaches across the room and starts to drink your milkshake, I drink your milkshake. I drink it up. It's funny there's a turtle here because I'm a thirsty turtle. You'd see the actual image projected on the wall behind you. So we're walking now to the camera obscura. The gentleman at the gate gave me a key to walk in. It was actually free in Santa Monica. And the key opens the door, and the key opens the door. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. That, and it is dark as sin in here. So above us there is a light source, which is the sun, reflected by a bunch of mirrors. And then you wheel it. You wheel that around, that turns the whole thing, and it projects right here onto the screen. And then we go ahead and shut off the light and see what you get. On the wall, you can see the cars going by from down the street that we just came from, season 52. Now, I'm not too sure how the camera obscura works, but let's find out from someone who does.
Camera obscura, it's pure sunlight coming right through an opening, right down into a chamber.
Wasn't the guy really nice? He told me everything I need to know about the camera obscura. Thanks, guy. That's what we were spinning around right there to see the beautiful Santa Monica Beach. It's Milo, the swimming rooster. Cockle-doodle-doo! Is that supposed to be the eyes of a crab right there? Is you is or is you ain't my baby. Please don't abandon your baby. If you look into the eyes of the woman painted on the wall, you will turn into a crack addict. Venice Beach, California, where talent goes to die. Picturesque Venice Beach, good old Muscle Beach, where all the jocks that beat me up in high school go and work out so they can beat up more nerds. Lift those weights. Rod, you've got to carry that weight. Carry that weight a long time. The courts behind me, even though the tennis courts remind me of the courts from Escape from LA, where they threw in a basketball and said, go ahead, you got to make 21 shots in 1 minute. If I was in that movie, I'd be the fat guy that they show doing it. Like, Wade, why are you doing this to me? I wish Kurt Russell would come and... Oh, I'm dead now. The famous landmarks of Venice Beach. Anyone want to tell me what this means? Because to me, it kind of looks like the Aquabat symbol. Aquabats, whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I believe if you don't catch the big wave here at Venice Beach and you're up there trying your best, they put you by the cones of shame. I believe that's almost the same thing as the Phantom Zone in Superman. Oh, these people have way more balls than me. This is where the birds will crap on your face. Such a lovely place to be in. Old Venice. Venice Beach.
The rock climber climbing the side of the wall.
He's got his mask on so he doesn't breathe in the harmful chemicals. Oh no, freak show. Lady Twisto ain't here today. They tell you to come right in, but they're right now closed. You'll never be able to see in this ATM. There's a guy over there who's flexing his body. He's like a bronze Adonis in the sand. It's a one-eyed, bright, purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. Oh no, what's going on? Look at this guy going to work. He's got an Allen wrench in his back trunk of his truck. Is that Dr. Kevorkian's office? Death makes phone calls.
Hello? Yes? Death speaking?
This drought helps save water. If Daniel Plainview was here, he'd be able to go drill under the ground and get water for himself, and then sell it back to all these people. Yes, we'll give them quail money. Yeah. Come to Hustler's Casino, but only if you speak Mandarin, please.
Easy, Bert Baccarat.
As much as I've been riding in Adam's band, I've actually been frightened by Salvador Dali up here looking down at me. Oh, I wonder what he's thinking. 10,000 joints in a row?
Welcome
What?
to California.
Look at this independent movie theater showing 50 Shades of Grey. There was a kid running a hoverboard in 1955 here. Biff Tannen chasing him down. Put a false background to make it look larger, correct?
Yep.
Ha!
And also the entrance to Toontown. Toontown would be right here. That was the entrance to Toontown in Roger Rabbit.
We're in Toontown, everyone! You know what they say? LA drivers, no survivors. Welcome to Toontown. I heard the tunes were crazy, but I really think they're pretty whack. This tiny dot behind me is the Hollywood sign. Imagine all the dreams that have been crushed by the allure of that sign.
Long word.
One word is a beacon of hope, of promise, and of heartbreak. It's like a lighthouse. Oh no, you shouldn't have that coffee.
Hooray for Hollywood.
They say the more colors in the sky and the sunset, the more polluted your city is. Hooray, LA. When at the Griffith Observatory, make sure you try the Ret rooms. They're really good for some Ret. This video has a cast of thousands. You're now in my film, and I will not pay you. Griffith Observatory at night. What a beautiful sight. Check out this awesome sundial. Well, it looks cool. Now, this is the Griffith Observatory. They say that you can see the stars here, but actually what you're looking at is ghosts of stars. Stars, light traveling from millions and millions of light years away, as Carl Sagan would say, billions and billions and billions. I had a mosquito on my finger directly so you can see it in your eye. So what you're seeing is a ghost of a star that is there or has been there, and maybe one day will blow up. And like this guy right here, look at, there's a star right behind me. I love all the art. Indiana Jones? This man has just seen Two Girls, One Cup for the first time. Stop the world, I want to get off. Every light constitutes $3 million. Affordable living? Nope. I gotta say, if it was a sunny day, you want to see in LA, it'd be pretty cool to use one of these things. It only costs 50 cents, but the only problem is you have to be a Cyclops. For eye declation, aim in a big telescope at the Griffith Observatory. Hey, it's gemming the holograms.
This is a Tesla coil.
What exactly is it? Oh, Signs, signs, everywhere is signs. Smoking up the cigarette, breaking my mind. Oh, wrong Tesla.
They say that Nikola Tesla, if we would have gone the way of Tesla, not Edison, we'd be in a little bit of a different world right now. Imagine there might be an alternate universe where there are other people, other Yukendoits, making things on Nikola Tesla's products and services instead of Edison's products and services. Would you want to live in a Nikola Tesla world, sir?
Who are you?
To the telescope. These stairs remind me of the Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz had stairs?
Yo wee yo, yo ho, yo wee ho, yo ho. Now, when you're in LA, you might buy a map to the stars, but you're lucky. At the Griffith Observatory, they use maps that have been made thousands of years ago to find the stars for you. The telescope. People will line up to see the stars, but Adam, look, we can see them in the sky right now. Yeah, take that, society. So it's closed right now, obviously, but this is the camera obscura at the Griffith Park. Reflecting, I took an astronomy course. Well, I don't remember these terms.
The 12-inch size refractor. Excellent. Our wind patterns blowing across the surface of Jupiter.
It's like I'm going back home, back to Jupiter. Carl Sagan. Whoa, he's my hero. Back there was a picture of Carl Sagan. He's my hero.
Okay.
Has he ever come here? Or obviously he's not coming here anymore.
If he's coming here in spirit.
Well, that's good. Oh, I get to see Jupiter. Really excited. You're not going to believe this, but I can see Jupiter and its moons right now. This is awesome. That's so cool. Wow. For all of you wanting to know what Jupiter looked like through the lens of a telescope, it looked a little something like this. I have seen Jupiter and its moons. I have conquered the Griffith Observatory. Going down. If you're a science nerd or nerd, maybe even a film nerd.
Flurg.
A flurg. You would like the shadows that flicker in front of you in the good and the glorious Griffith Observatory, where you can truly see the stars. Right down here, Marty McFly could be riding his hoverboard. Go!
So just you think Biff was gunning it.
Oh, you better watch out. Oh no, manure!
I hate manure.
And you said right over there by that light is where
That
Jessica,
pole.
that pole right there?
Right there, that pole.
That pole
Right
is where
there.
Jessica Rabbit flips out and you can see her face sometimes.
The taxi actually hit that pole, not that area.
The
Pole itself.
And she was a pole dancing into some lonely men's hearts. So what you're telling me right now is that right there is where Marty McFly, he's got the clock on his thing, he's like, duck, duck.
Slams his head on the steering wheel, starts it up, guns it off. That was the starting line right there. Same tree, same pole. And the bench is in kind of the same little spot.
I can barely see that bench. Do you think Rocky would jump that park bench?
Maybe.
Dun, dun. Oh, dun, 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 dun. Most of these videos have had Back to the Future references. It is a rarity to be at the old In-N-Out Burger. 2 double doubles. What are these fries called? What do you have on here?
Animal style.
The old In-N-Out Burger is like the creme de la creme of fast food places. That's because they make things fresh. Hey, In-N-Out Burger, come to Florida, please. Oh, I am the darkness, and it seems we're heading back to the homestead, yes. So just so you know, you can do it, I can do it, we can all do it. Just go ahead and try it, because you never know what will happen. But what I don't recommend you do is stick a fork into one of those toasters, because you'll blow up your toaster with electricity.